Okay, so today's session is on feeling stressed out and wanting to bring our peace back. So before we continue with how to do that, let's also look at what is stress. Okay, so if we look at the dictionary, so I'm looking at the Merriam dictionary, which I have on my phone, and it says that stress is the deformation caused in a body by a force. It is also saying here that it is a physical, chemical, or emotional factor that causes bodily or mental tension and can be a factor in disease causation. So, again, those of us who are pranic healers here, this is a pop quiz for you. I would like you to type in the chat box. If you have read the books of Master Choa Kok Sui, then you will know which are the ailments that he basically says are caused by stress. So if you know the answer, just type it in the chat box because he mentions that a lot of physical ailments are actually caused by stress. Okay, so and it says here that basically, so if you just visualize stress, if you have a rubber ball and you press on it and you press on it and you press on it, that's like stressing it out, right? Or let's say if there is a spring and we push, we push, we push, we push. If we keep pushing it down, then there's going to be a lot of stress in that spring. So what's going to happen is that when that is either released, then what's going to happen is that spring is going to jump up. And that's when there is a reaction that is sometimes not comfortable for us and for our family members, right? So those are the things that are important for us to keep in mind in relation to stress. Now, again, Master Choa Kok Sui in his book, The Existence of God is Self-Evident. He talks about this. So I'm just going to share a slide with you. And this is what he says. He says the process of union between science and spirituality is already in progress. This can be seen in the field of quantum physics, merging with mysticism, homeopathy, acupuncture, feng shui, qigong, vibrational medicine, and others. So this is on page 11. So what I did is I contacted my homeopathic doctor. His name is Dr. Sagar Dutt. He practices vibrational medicine. And so I requested him for a number, which is to be written in blue ink. So sorry, those instructions are not on here, but I'll put them in next time. You have to write that in blue ink somewhere on your hand or on your belly if you don't want it to be seen. So if you like, you can copy this number down. This is a number for stress relief. So this is what is called vibrational medicine. Once again, you're going to write it with blue color. You're going to write it on your belly, which is under the navel, or you're going to write it on your arm. Okay. So I have been using some of his numbers for certain things and also recommending them to clients. And I find that this combination of pranic healing, vibrational numbers, and homeopathy, and of course allopathy when required, really helps to solve problems. Yeah. So the important thing to keep in mind is that for us as pranic healers is that stress is actually a type of energy. Similarly, there are other types of energy. There is irritation, there is anger, there is, all kinds of energies. Now, stress by itself causes a certain type of ailment. And I'm just going to remove this for now. And, you know, anger causes a different kind of ailment. Pent up emotions cause different kind of ailments. So again, in pranic healing, what we do is that we literally, pick up the energy from the aura, from the chakras of the person who is suffering from stress, and we literally throw it away. It's like picking up, dirt from the floor and kind of throwing it away in the dustbin. So that's kind of how pranic healing works. We take the energy out of the person's energy body, out of their chakras, and we throw it away. And because we throw away that dirty energy, fresh energy again begins to flow in through their body, and hopefully over time they will begin to get healed. So that was our short talk on stress, on how to reduce stress. Also, if you have a group of your own, like friends and family, then what we can do is you can get like 10, 15 people together, and we can do either a Zoom session or a physical session with proper distancing, etc. And just do a stress reduction session for a small group of people that you know. This will basically help in terms of, sometimes people are not, people will be more comfortable in a forum where, it's you and like a couple of people that you know. So just keep that in mind because it seems that, COVID is rising and there is a little bit of stress that people are going through. So we'd like to do whatever we can from the pranic healing angle to help with that. Okay. So